On the Factor today, we will be discussing policy with the newest entrant in Nigeria's presidential election field. She's a former vice president of the World Bank, a former minister in the federal cabinet, a former director of Transparency International, and a co-convener of the Bring Back Our Girls movement. Dr. Oby Ezekwesili, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Stan. Thank you.
I will have to start with this. What changed? For a very long time, you said that you did not believe that politics was for you. So hearing about your announcement today, your candidacy for the presidential election, what changed?
What changed was that I critically analyzed what I hate more than politics. And I came to the conclusion that what I hate more than politics is what has become the lot of our country, where the political class has acted in as incorrigible a manner as possible and stopped even realizing that the country is really declined so badly that we imperil not just the future but our present. And so to the extent that my detest of politics is now lower than my detest of what I see around me in terms of the political landscape of the country, I had to just make this very tough decision. It's my decision. It's my decision guided by my sense of mission, my sense of assignment, that one must step out there and run with the rest of Nigerians that care for a good country to get a different nation.
Nigeria faces so many challenges, begging for solutions. What will be the focus of an Oby Ezekwesili presidency?
It is going to be anchored on very strong recapture values. We need to anchor everything we do as a society on the values that build decent societies. We lost that, and with the end of values in our society, we built so far a society that is wrong-headed. It's built on a lot of ethos of vice, and that should not be so. So it will be anchored on very strong values, values where the bad behavior is sanctioned and good behavior is rewarded. It would be on the basis that values are the artifacts on which democracy rests. The main thing being that everything about democracy is based on the maxim of the rule of law and not the rule of man or the rule of woman. And so making values the anchor of everything then says we must focus on the human being. And so the citizen first is a mantra for my presidency, citizen first. So far what we have heard has been those who govern first, but it's going to be the other way around, citizens first. With that, citizens first as a mantra, the matter of substituting an oil-focused governance to a human capital-focused governance would be next, which therefore means that the dignity of the Nigerian life would be at the center of the way we look at everything that we do, so that the state of being of the Nigerian becomes the premise from which we set out our thoughts on policies, on institutions building, on investments. And so human capital economic development strategy in place of any other thing that we have made priorities would be key and central to my presidency. That means that productivity and competitiveness of the Nigerian person and the country would be sine qua non to everything that we do. In that regard, what will happen with my presidency would be an emphasis on education. In fact, we would say that education is the new economy. Education is the new oil. Everything that oil robbed us of, education and skills development would deliver us from. An important part of that focus is going to be the kind of structural economic change that we would pursue vigorously. In all the sectors of possibilities for our country, we would maximize soundness of policies, the effective and efficient investment, as well as understanding the basic rule of law that drives institutions building to provide the kind of environment that would enable the Nigerian, no matter where they are, thrive in what they have aspiration for. We would, in my presidency, dare to dream big. Big ideas would matter. It would be a disruptive approach, and therefore it would very much lean on all the opportunities that disruptive technology offers the world today. We're not going to be taken back by where we are. Oh, this is too big a dream. Well, it's going to be a government of big ideas, and not just big ideas, but big deeds.